Hello all, welcome to another session in this course. As part of this session, I'm going to cover the next topic, that is comments. So let's get started. What exactly are comments? Let's begin. What are comments? So in JavaScript, what are comments? Comments in JavaScript. Okay, comments in JavaScript. What are comments in JavaScript? Let me explain that. So forget about comments in JavaScript for a while, guys. Okay, so let's try to understand this part. Okay, assume that there is one stadium, guys. Okay, cricket stadium where cricket match is going on. All the different players are playing in this match. Okay, there are two teams in the cricket, right? So there is a batsman. Okay, there is a runner. There is a bowler. Okay, there is a wicket keeper. There are different fielders here. Okay, like that. These are the real people who are playing the match. Now, while the match is going on, somewhere in a nearby place, in a separate room or something, there are two people who are sitting, two or more than two people who are sitting there in a room, watching this match, and they are shouting about the match, or they are explaining this match for us. Okay, what do we call these people as? You generally watch cricket matches in your TV, or you may go to your stadium and watch some cricket matches, right? And you see some people shouting about the match or explaining about the match. Okay, this is a very good for very nice batting. Okay, nice bowling. Okay, very good catch, or this absolute great six, like that. All this they keep on, you know, explaining in the mic, or they will be keep shouting throughout the match, and because of them, yeah, the match looks very interesting for us. Okay, without just imagine if the commentators are not there and you don't hear what is going through the match, what will happen? It will look very dull, guys, right? It will look very dull. Okay, that's the purpose of the commentators. Okay, so in this cricket match, these people are called as commentators, guys. Okay, they are called as commentators. Their job is to, okay, their job is to explain what is going in this match, and they keep shouting about different events of the match, and this makes the thing very understandable for everyone who is watching this match on television, or someone, right, can understand what is going on in the match. Okay, where the focus should be there. Everyone, while going through the match, what they have to watch will be crystal clear because of this commentators job. Okay, because of this commentators commenting about the match, we will be able to understand the match in a better way. Okay, so that's actually the thing about the commentators, right? Similarly, in Java programming or JavaScript programming or Python programming or whatever the programming language programming, in whatever programming language, you'll be writing this kind of code, guys. Okay, you'll be writing the code like this, right? In any programming language, you'll be writing this code. Okay, this code is something like players, guys. Okay, the players of the match who are actually playing. When you run this code in this file, all this code that I have written will be running, right? All this code that you have written here will be running and will get some results. Now, if this is not small lines of code or small piece of code, but it is thousands of lines of the code, and if you give it to your friend or colleague, can your friend or colleague understand all this thousand lines of code, or very big lengthy code, or complex code? If you give it to your friend or colleague and ask them to, okay, go and use it or something, they can understand anything? No. The code itself cannot describe itself, right? The code may become complex or maybe lengthy, and no other person other than you who has written the code, if you give it to other person who don't have the knowledge of this code, okay, what you have written and all, that particular person may, whether that may be your friend or colleague or someone, may not be able to understand this code, guys. Okay, that's where comments will come into picture. But the purpose of the comments is to explain the underlying code. What is the purpose of the comments? The purpose of comments is to explain the underlying code. Okay, what is the purpose of the comments, guys? The purpose of the comments is to explain the underlying code. That's what is the purpose of the comments, guys. Okay, the purpose of the comments is to, like, the commentators are there, okay, to explain the ongoing match. The same way the comments in JavaScript are there to explain the underlying JavaScript code. Okay, so this is what is the main purpose. This is the main purpose of why comments are required in JavaScript programming. The purpose of the comments in JavaScript programming or any other programming language is to explain the underlying code that you have written, because the code once it becomes lengthy, or a lot of time has done, it's been a long time you have written the code, or it may be, it may be complex code, or whatever the lengthy code, or whatever the reasons may be, the other person who has not written the code may not be able to understand this code. Along with the code, if you're writing this code, along this code, if you also provide the comments explaining the underlying code and give such kind of code, which is a combination of comments and comment code to other person, your friend or colleague, then they will be able to understand this code, guys. Okay, that is the purpose of the comments. For example, if I am adding the comments like this in this code, okay, here I have added one comment, here I have added one comment, like this, here and there in this particular code I have added these comments, let's say. And if I run this code, will the code only will run, or the comments along with the code will run, is a question. Only the code will run, guys. Okay, comments will not be running. Comments won't run, guys. Only the code will run. Comments purpose is only to explain the underlying code, and the whatever the statements you have written as part of the comments, right, they will not get executed. Okay, they won't get executed. Only the code in the program, JavaScript program, will get executed. Comments are there only for solving this main purpose. That is the purpose of the comments to is to explain the underlying code, and this comment written statements in this code, along with the code. Okay, this commented statements won't get executed, guys. Only the code will get executed. Okay, so here let's go to this IDE. Let me practically demonstrate how the comments will look like, and all. I'll simply say comments demo comments demo.js. Like this, I'll create a JavaScript file, and here I'll just write some comments, just some write some code, guys. Okay, I'll just try to write some code here. Let's say, what is the code I can write? Okay, let I is equal to 1, while I is less than or equal to 10. Okay, then console.log I, then here I plus plus, then here, okay, end of the program. Like this, I have written some code, guys. All this code, if I run this code, this particular code will get executed. You see, if the terminal is lost, you have to do something like click on three dots and select terminal and say new terminal, and here you get this. And you just have to type node space comments demo.js, name of the file and extension of the file. You can see that 1 to 10 got printed here. Okay, 1 to 10 got printed here, which is perfectly working fine. And also at the end of the program also got printed. This is how the things will work. Okay, that's okay. Now, assume that this particular code is very simple. Anyhow, this particular code that I have written here for your demo purpose is a simple code, guys. Okay, what if I have written some complex code? Assume that for a while, assume that this particular simple code is a complex code, and if I want to explain about this code, how do I write the comments, guys? There are two types of comments, guys. Okay, there are two types of comments you need to understand. At this point of time, you need to understand these two comments, guys. One are single line comments, single line comments. The other one is multi-line comments. Okay, multi-line comments. Let me show you the notes here. Let me open the notes and show you the notes regarding the comments, guys. Okay, here we have this notes created for our reference. Okay, let's cross check. Okay, I mentioned that there are two types of comments. One is single line, one are single line comments, other one are multi-line comments. And if you go here, from here, and just, okay, single line comments and multi-line comments. Okay, single line comments, other one is a multi-line comments. Okay, single line comments start with double forward slash, multi-line comments start with forward slash hashtag symbol and end with hashtag symbol forward slash. Multi-line comments will start with this symbol and end with this symbol. Okay, these are the two types of comments we have in JavaScript, guys. Single line comments start with double forward slash, multi-line comments start with single forward slash hashtag symbol and also end with hashtag symbol forward slash. Okay, here only starting, ending won't be there because it's single line comment. That line will be considered as a comment. But here multiple lines of the code or multiple lines can be, multiple lines of text can be written as part of the comments, and it can start with single forward slash hashtag symbol and hashtag symbol forward slash. Okay, these are multi-line comments. Clear? Let's go here and let's write this code, and double forward slash. Okay, creating variable I, and with initializing it with value 1, with value 1. Okay, this part, creating variable I and initializing with it with value 1. Okay, so the first statement, guys, creating variable I and initializing it with value 1 is the first statement. Second statement here we have is double forward slash. Okay, here while okay, here write down something. Okay, uh looping. Okay, writing while loop, writing while loop to print numbers from 1 to 10. Okay. Writing while loop to print numbers from 1 to 10. Writing while loop to print numbers from 1 to 10. This is another one. And yeah, that's it. These are single line comments, guys. These are single line comments. And you can write some other thing. While keyword needs to be used for creating while loop in JavaScript. And here, then I plus plus. Okay. I plus plus is used for incrementing the value of I by 1 in every iteration. Okay. In every iteration. Like the three comments I have written, guys. Here only one comment I have written, which is single line comment. Here also three single line comments I have written. Instead of writing these three single line comments, the scope of the single line comments is only for this line. In the next line, if I write something, it's not going to be a single line comment. Okay. When you write double forward slash, okay, it is single line comment till the end of this line only. This line only, it is a comment. Next line, it's not a comment, guys. Okay. What about here? What about here, guys? I have written three single lines. Okay. If I write one more, it is not going to be a comment. Okay. So if I write double forward slash and write like this, you see this is not being considered as a comment, guys. Okay, this particular lines are not being considered as comments. Okay, because the scope of the single line comment is only up to here. What if I want to make all these three lines single line comments? I have to write double forward slash for every line. For every line, I have to write double forward slash. For every line, I need to write double forward slash. I need to write double forward slash for every line. So instead of this, what I can do is forward slash asterisk. Okay, forward slash asterisk. Okay, forward slash asterisk, and here asterisk forward slash. Okay, like this, if you write this starting point of the comment and this ending point of the multi-line comment, this single line comment, but this starting point of the multi-line comment and this ending point of the multi-line comment, guys. Okay, these are multi-line comments. Okay, single line comment, multi-line comments. Okay, single line comment and multi-line comments, single line comment and multi-line comments. Got it, guys? Clear? This is single line comment, this is the starting of the multi-line comment, this is ending of the multi-line comment. Fine then. So what next? This is the main purpose of the comments, guys. The purpose of the comments here, whether it is single line comments or multi-line comments, is to explain the underlying code. If I run this code, same output you will get. Okay, the same lines of code will run. The these comments won't run, guys. Only these lines of the JavaScript lines of the code will run. Okay, but comments won't run. Okay, node comments demo.js. See, only the code is getting run, but commented lines are not getting run. Okay, commented lines are not getting run here. Okay, fine. Next what? Next is Next is the main purpose of the comments is to explain the underlying code, but there's another purpose of the comments also. Okay, there's another. Okay, additionally, you will get one more advantage with the comments. Okay, and people, our developers who are writing this programming code in JavaScript language or other programming language will use comments for other purpose also. What is the other purpose of the comments? We can disable or enable the code when required without deleting the code. Okay, without deleting the code. For example, here I want to write some console statements intentionally. I want to write something like uh, last but one line. Okay, console.log. Okay, above is a while loop. Like that, some sample lines I have written, guys. Okay, so out of all these lines, out of all this print statements here, for example, now when I'm running this code for now, okay, I'll just reduce it to 5 so that, or 3 or something. So 3 numbers only will be printed. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, like this it is written. Fine. What I mean to say now here is when I run this code, only the code will get run, but comments won't run, guys. Okay, comments won't run. That you are clear, right? You see, only the code is getting run, comments are not running. And here 3 print statements are also getting printed. Above is a while loop, last but one line, end of the program, like that. 3 statements are getting printed, all which. Now, the next thing here is, what if in this, when I'm running the code, I have printed all these print statements. Now, what is the next thing is, I don't want to run these lines. I have to delete it, right? If I don't want this particular 2 lines of the print statements to run, only this particular print statement I want to run means I have deleted them. If I deleted them and if I run this code, only this print statement will run and other two print statements which I have removed, deleted, won't run. But tomorrow again, if I need them, tomorrow again I need those print statements, I have to write them again and then run the code. Now we got these two print statements also printed. Okay. Now again, I don't need these two lines of code. Sometimes I need these lines of the code. Sometimes I don't need the lines of the code while running. Again, I need them. You see, every time I have to delete them, write them. Delete them, write them. Whenever needed, I have to write them. Whenever I don't need them, I have to delete them. Instead of doing that, there is one small technique, guys. What if I convert these lines of the code into, I comment these lines. Instead of deleting them, if I temporarily, until I need them back, I'll comment these lines of the code so that anyhow, if I convert this code, JavaScript code into comments, they won't get executed because JavaScript won't run these comments, right? Comments won't be executed. So the code has been converted into comments using the double forward slash symbol. This code will not get executed, guys. Okay. Whenever you don't want particular section of the code to get executed, right? You can comment them. Okay. You can also use this kind of technique in debugging, which I'll be covering in the upcoming sessions. That's okay. But let me run this code. You see, the commented lines are not running. If I remove the comments from these lines of the code, okay, the lines of the code will get enabled. Okay, earlier when commented they got disabled, but now they got enabled. Without deleting, I'm able to do this, right? Without deleting these lines of the code, I'm able to disable the code from running and enable the code for running. If I comment them, they'll get disabled from running. If I uncomment them, they will be enabled for running. So this is another purpose of the comments, guys. We can either disable or enable the code when required without deleting the code with the help of the comments. This is another purpose of the comments. Okay, so these are the different purposes of the comments, guys. The main purpose is to explain the underlying code when you're writing some complex code or lengthy code or some kind of code which is not easy for other people to understand. Then you can provide the comments in the code, guys, so that with the help of your comments, other people will be able to understand your code that you have written. Okay, and other purpose of the comments is to if you don't want to run the entire code and at some point of time you want to run the entire code, sometimes you don't want to run some piece of the code in this entire code. At that point of time, instead of deleting that, you can disable the code by commenting it. Whenever you need that code back, you can uncomment and get the entire code running. Okay. So these what are the comments in. Okay, this is how we have to use comments in JavaScript, guys. So hope guys you understood what exactly are comments and how to use them in JavaScript. So that's all for this session, guys. See you in the next session where I'm going to cover the next topic for you. Till then, bye bye. Hello all, welcome to another session in this course. As part of this session, I'm going to cover the next topic, that is string concatenation under JavaScript continued section. Okay, so this is the topic for this session. In the previous session, I completed all the JavaScript basics. Okay, I completed explaining all the JavaScript basics. The last session I covered about the comments, which is the last item under the JavaScript basics category of this course. Now we are moving to the JavaScript continued. Okay, since we are now good with the JavaScript basics, now we can move on to the advanced concepts of JavaScript. Okay, these are basics. Now we are moving to the direction of the advanced topics in JavaScript. Okay, one by one. So let's get started with string concatenation topic under the JavaScript continued. Okay, so here under this topic, I'm going to cover a lot of other stuff. Okay, others I will say for now. Okay, lot of items will keep coming, guys. JavaScript basics are completed. Now we are continuing the JavaScript to go to the next level. As part of that, the first topic that I'm going to cover under the JavaScript continued section here is string concatenation. What is string concatenation in JavaScript? I'm going to cover in this session. Okay, string concatenation, concatenation, string concatenation. Okay, string concatenation. Let me cover this. What is string concatenation? Okay, what is string concatenation? Let me cover this. You see, do you remember a symbol known as plus symbol? Right? This is one of the operator, right? Plus is an operator. Which operator this is? Plus is which operator? Plus is an operator. Which operator? Plus is an addition operator. Okay? Plus is an addition operator. Okay? Plus is an addition operator. Plus is an operator which is an addition operator. Now, when this plus symbol will act like an addition operator, when the operands of this plus symbol on the right side and left side of this plus symbol, whatever the operands will be there, if they are numerical values, for example, 5 plus 4 is there. Here plus is operator, okay, operator symbol, which acts like addition operator when the left side of this plus symbol and the right side of the plus symbol are numerical values. Okay, then plus symbol will act like a addition operator. The result will be 9. Okay, 5 plus 4 is 9. So when the operators are numbers, then plus will act like addition operator. But what if one or more operands of this plus symbol? What if one or more operands of this plus symbol are string literals? In that case, plus will no more will act like an addition operator. For example, if I write like this, Arun with a string literal plus, okay, another string, okay. You see, this is a plus symbol. On the left side of the plus symbol, some string literal is. Instead of a number like 5, we have a string literal. On the right side of the plus symbol also, some string literal is there, okay. In that kind of situations, when the plus, on the left side of the plus symbol, when you have this, okay, double quotes, and on the right side of the plus symbol, we have the double quotes, the result will be not addition. How can a plus symbol add two strings? If the both the sides of the plus symbol are operands like this numerical operands, then 5 plus 4, 9 will come. How can I add this Arun with Moturi? Is it possible? No, right? Here plus will act like which operator? Concatenation. Concatenation. Okay? Concatenation operator. Depending on the situation, plus symbol can be treated as an addition operator. In this case, okay, in this case, guys, in this case, the plus symbol is an addition operator. In this case, plus symbol is a concatenation operator. In this case, a plus symbol is a concatenation operator. Okay. When the surroundings of this plus symbol are numbers, both the operands of this plus symbol are numbers, numerical values or data or numerical literals, whatever you say, then plus symbol will act like addition operator. But if one of the operand, okay, one of the operand is also string literal, the plus will act like a concatenation operator. Here, both the operands of this plus symbol on the left side and the right side are string literal. So plus will act like concatenation operator. What about this example? Here Arun, plus 9. In this case, plus will act like, here one of the operand is numerical value, whereas another operator is string. In this case, how the plus will behave? Plus symbol will behave like, plus symbol will again behave like same concatenation operator only. If one of the operand is also a string literal, plus will act like concatenation operator only. Okay. Here another example. 9 plus Arun. This is also a concatenation. Here right side of the plus symbol is a string literal. If one of the operand is a string literal, plus will act like a concatenation operator. If both the operands are numerical values, then addition operator. Otherwise, concatenation operator. What do I mean by concatenation? It will be glued. Okay, this string literal will be glued with this string literal, and final output will be like this. Okay, the result of this Arun plus motor will be like this. Okay, this is called as concatenation. This Arun text will be concatenated with or glued with the Motori text here. Okay, here what will be the result in this case? Arun will be concatenated with 9, and the result is a string. Okay, it will be a string, guys. Okay, so let me write it again here. Just give me a second. I would write like this, okay? It will come like this, okay? Arun 9. The result is Arun 9 string. Arun is a string literal, 9 is a number. But together, after concatenation with the plus symbol, it will become Arun 9 string literal. What about this one? This will be 9 Arun string literal, 9 Arun string literal, and so on. So hope guys you got some idea theoretically like how the plus symbol will behave when the both the sides of the operands of the plus symbol are numerical values, and if one of the side of the plus symbol on the left side or right side is a string literal, okay, then concatenation operator, how does it behave? I told you. Now let me practically demonstrate this for you guys. Okay, for that I'll go to this Visual Studio Code and let me delete this. Okay, let me delete this. Create a new file and I'll say concatenation demo.js. Okay, I created one JavaScript file. JS is the extension, and here I'll write the code. Okay, let first name let first name is equal to, I'll write Arun. Okay, let first or else I'll start from somewhere, or shall I start here? Okay, I'll start here. That's okay. Okay, let last name is equal to Motor. Like this, I'll write. I created two variables. Into the variables, first variable I stored the string letter, second variable also I stored the string letter. If I write, okay, if I write let full name variable is equal to first name plus, I'll give some double quotes with a space. This is also another string literal. For a space, I want to give some space between the first name and last name, so I gave this space, and here comes last name. Okay, Now clg full name, clg full name. Okay, now run this code. Let me close this terminal and relaunch. Sometimes the problems will come. That's okay. Once it comes, just wait for a while. Now write node concatenation demo.js. See what will happen? First name space last name should be printed, guys. That is Arun space Motori got printed as a result. When I print full name, Arun space Motori got printed. Okay, this is how the concatenation works. This is how the plus symbol works here. Your first name plus. Okay, from the left side you have to start, guys. First name plus space. This got concatenated. That is Arun space. Arun, it became Arun space. Now Arun space got concatenated with the last name, that is Motori. So Arun space Motori is a final full name we got. Okay, this is one example. I can give more examples, guys. I can give more examples here. This is one of the examples. Okay, let me take demo2.js. Okay, let's keep doing. Let me keep some examples here one by one. I'll try to give. I'll directly write clg and here Arun string literal plus space plus. I don't have to store into variables. I can also write like this: string literal plus string literal space string literal plus last name string literal. Now what will be the result, guys? What will be printed in the output? If I run this code, what will be printed? Arun space motor will be concatenated and printed here. Plus symbols will not act like addition operator. They will act like concatenation operator. Hence, Arun space motor will be printed. Okay, this is also done. Let me go to the next example, demo3.js. Okay, you can create any number of files. What does the matter? Okay, now let a is equal to 5. Let b is equal to 4. Let c is equal to a plus b. CLG, C. What will be the output? In this case, what will be the output, guys? A is equal to 5, B is equal to 4, C is equal to A plus B. A plus B is how much? 5 plus 4. Both the sides of the operands of this plus symbol are 5 and 4 numerical values. So 5 plus 4 are 9. 9 will be stored into the variable C, and when you print C, 9 will be printed in the output console. Okay, 9 will be printed in the output console, guys. So this is how the program will work. Right? Here place is not acting like concatenation operator. Here place is acting like a addition operator. Okay, both the sides of the operands are numerical values. Plus symbol will act like addition operator. Okay, now I'll remove all this stuff. I'll remove all this stuff, guys. I'll write some print statements like this. Okay, CLG. Okay, uh, sum of the sum of the sum of plus A and plus B is plus A plus B. What will be the result, guys? What is the result here? If I run this code, what will be the output? The sum of A and B is A plus B, I am saying. What will be the output here? So here, this is string literal. The sum of is a string literal is getting concatenated with this plus A. A is a numerical value. On the right side of the plus symbol, A is a numerical value. On the left side of the plus symbol, it is string. String plus number. What will happen? Here plus will act like concatenation or addition. It will act like concatenation because one of the operand of this operand on the left side of the plus symbol is a string literal. Hence, this will become the resultant will be concatenation operation, and the result also will be a string. Okay, what will be the result, guys? Initially, the sum of is there. Okay, initially the sum of space is there. Okay, this is the original part. When I say plus A, what will happen? Here, the sum of what is the value that is in A? 5. Sum of 5. Okay, this is a string literal. This will get converted into the string literal after this part, after this plus concatenation till here partially. The sum of 5 it will become. Now, once this becomes a string literal, this string literal is now getting concatenated with another string literal like space and space. Okay, it will be like this. The sum of 5 space, here space is there at space and space and space. Now this is the resultant of the concatenation so far. Okay, one of the operand is a string literal. Automatically it will do concatenation. Now till here concatenation completed. Now this string literal, that is sum of 5 and space, will be concatenated with the value that is stored in the B, that is 4. How it will get concatenated? So this part will be same. Okay, and this part will be concatenated with the value that is stored in B, that is 4. Okay, like this. This is also done. Now this string till here, this has become a string literal now, which is left side of the plus symbol. which will act like a concatenation operator because one of the operand is a string literal which is on the left side. On the right side also is string literal space is space. Okay, how it will happen now? Next is like this. Next one is the sum of 5 and 4 space is space like this. Okay, space is space. Till here it has become a concatenated string literal so far. Now this part is on the left side of the plus symbol. On the right side we have this A. Forget about plus B guys. Okay, we have to come from left side to right side. Okay, here plus A. Till here only we have to think, don't worry about the plus B for now. Okay, so here on the left side we have the string literal, this is string literal so far concatenated, and on the right side of the plus symbol we have this variable A whose value is 5. So it will be like this. Copy this, go to the next line, paste it, space, plus A is what? 5. Okay, it will be like this, plus 5. Okay, the sum of 5 and 4 is 5. Till here the concatenation. Now this is a string literal, concatenated string literal till here. This is string literal. Copy this. Next line, what will happen? On the left side of this particular plus symbol, we have this as a string literal, that is sum of 5 and 4 is 5 kind of thing. Plus B. This part is string literal and plus B is value. So here 4 will be concatenated in the next line. So you may thought that the sum of 5 and 4 is 9 will get printed, but that's not the output. You'll get the output as sum of 5 and 4 is 54. Clear guys? This is how the concatenation will happen. Okay, here plus is not acting like a addition operator because left side of the plus symbol is a string literal, on the right side is a number. So if one of the operand is a string literal, this string literal will get concatenated with the number, so it will become 54 instead of 9. So a lot of people think that it will result in 9, which is wrong. Okay, that's where you should have the understanding of string concatenation. Okay, where did I run this? Okay, I was running the previous file guys. Okay, let me clear this and run the current one. Node space demo3.js. You see, the sum of 5 and 4 is 54, not 9. If you understand this, you'll understand everything guys. Okay, let's keep going. So what if, what if I want to get 9? Okay, copy this. Okay, here give circular brackets guys. Okay, just give circular brackets surrounding this a plus b. In this case, what will happen? Till here concatenation will happen. How the concatenation will happen till here? It will happen like this. Okay, the sum of a, the sum of a will be concatenated. That is the value of a, that is 5 will get concatenated, and with this is string literal plus another string literal is space and space. This part will be concatenated now. Now till here it got concatenated till here. That will be concatenated with B, that is 4. Okay, 4 will come here. Okay, till here it got concatenated. That 4 will be, this is string literal, that will be concatenated with space is space. Till here it got concatenated as string literal. Okay, now plus. Okay, till here is the thing. This plus on the left side of the plus symbol we have a string literal. On the right side we have the circular brackets. Okay, so here plus symbol, immediately a is not there. Here plus a is there, but here before adding this a to this plus, okay, we have put a plus b inside the circular brackets. What does it mean? It mean whenever there is circular bracket surrounding this particular expression, this expression need to be resolved first before adding this or concatenating it to the left side operand. Okay, this is one operand, this is one operand. Okay, before concatenating or adding this particular side of the plus symbol with this part, the things that are there inside circular bracket need to be resolved first. Okay, so a plus b will happen first. A plus b is how much? 5 plus 4. Okay, both the sides of the operands are numerical values. 5 plus 4 is 9. So it will become, result of the circular bracket will be 9, which will be given more priority, okay, in this expression than the plus symbol. So a plus b 9 will come, and that 9 will be concatenated with the so far created string literal, so it will become 9. Okay, till here string literal, that string literal got concatenated with 9. Now run this code and see whether we are getting the output or not. Okay, if you don't put circular bracket, you see we are getting 54. Okay, now if you put the circular brackets, 9, you see 54 and 9. How to overcome this problem? Hope you got it right. Hope you got how to resolve this problem right. If you don't put circular brackets, this place is concatenation operator separately, and this place is concatenating this result of this thing with the B. But here, before concatenating the A with this string literal, first A plus B is happening, then the result of this A plus B is getting concatenated with the left side string literal. Okay, so these are few basics that everyone need to understand about the string literals in JavaScript guys. Okay, and you can also print like this guys. You can also print like this CLG. The value stored in variable A is the value stored in the variable a is plus a. Here, from here to here is string literal plus on the right side we have the numerical value. If one of the operand is a string literal, okay, the place will act like concatenation, and this particular text will be glued with this number, that is the value stored in the variable a is 5 will be printed. If I write cl console.log, the value stored in variable b is plus b, if I say, what will be the result? The value stored in the variable b is a string text which will be concatenated with the plus symbol with b, that is 4. The value stored in the variable b is 4 will be printed. If I run this, you will get this. The value stored in the variable a is 5, the value stored in the variable b is 4. The sum of 5 and 4 is 54, which is wrong because circular brackets are not there. The sum of 5 and 4 is 9, which is correct. That's the purpose of the circular brackets here. Okay, like this you have to understand, guys. Here, in the print statements, I am concatenating the string literal with the numerical values or string literal with another string literal and so on. Okay. So sometimes plus symbol will act like an addition operator. Sometimes plus symbol will act like a concatenation operator. If one of the operands of the plus symbol is a string literal, whether it is on the right side or left side, plus will act like a concatenation operator instead of the addition operator. Both the sides of the plus symbol, the operands are numerical values, then only plus will act like addition operator. Okay. So this is very important, guys, before going forward with upcoming parts, before going to the functions and all those concepts, right? You need to understand this string concatenation using plus symbol. Okay. Here I have collected some notes, guys. Okay. I've explained you about complete details about the string literal, this concatenation thing I covered to you. Okay. So now what I want you to do is just let's go to these notes as a reference, guys, and see if I have left out any topics. Okay. Just to cross check that if I have whatever I wanted to explain, did I explain, or is anything is missing or not? I just want to cross check with my notes. Okay. Yeah, this one you can already demonstrated this one. Okay. First name space plus last name. Okay. And we have printed this also done. We can store these string literals into the variable and print. That is also fine. Concatenating strings with the numbers, right? If one of the literal, one of the operand of the plus symbol on the left side or right side is string literal, it becomes a concatenation. Okay, that's it, guys. We are good to go. Whatever I wanted to cover, I covered perfectly in this session. Okay, I have cross-checked the notes also. I cross-checked the notes also, guys. So everything is good. So that's all for this session, guys. Hope you have understood this string concatenation session in this session. So in the next session, I'm going to start the next topic, that is functions. Okay. In the next session, I'm going to cover functions topic for you. So let's meet in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.